Hello, hello, hello again. I told y'all I was coming back today. Hello, it is me, Michelle Green, with Kingdom Builders Business University again. Hey! Yes, yes, yes. So I am coming on again because we have another graduate from Kingdom Builders Business University.
Yay!
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Yes. So this is Miss Trisha McCoy with Staying Connected LLC. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the KBBU platform. Hello.
Thank you. Hi, Miss Michelle.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, Miss Trisha. So everyone, in case you don't know what we're doing, my name is Michelle Green, and again, I'm the founder of KBBU. And what we do is we help entrepreneurs not do business by themselves. So we had a semester course for 22 weeks, and Miss Trisha has completed her 22-week course with KBBU.
Yay!
Oh my God! Yes! So we want to congratulate her, y'all. Y'all give her a shout out, please. Absolutely give her a shout out. So listen, Miss Trisha, let's talk. How did we become an entrepreneur to begin with? Did you have some ideas about going in business for yourself?
Well, I've always wanted to work for myself. Just knowing that it creates, the passion of helping others, which is what I always, have been doing in my career. And staying connected was something that being in ministry all these years, being a pastor's child and, watching my dad and my mom go through, ministry and growing up in it, I'm like, man, this is something I really want to do. Not being a pastor per se, but being able to be there to help others. And I decided to join KBBU and launch my business.
Awesome. Awesome. So since we are already talking about it, let's just go right into it. Now, before you came to KBBU, you were not an entrepreneur prior, but you wanted to be because you wanted to do something for yourself, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. And I know you have a heart for people because I've been knowing you for some time now. So yes, I know you have a really good heart for people. And so you turn that love for people into a business. Now, tell me a little bit about your business, Staying Connected. What does it actually entail?
Sure, absolutely. Staying Connected is geared to ministers and leaders where they can vent. It's a company where they can set their appointments, they can come in, they can vent how they're feeling, what are their struggles in ministry.
Nice.
What do you think is making you so weak? What's getting you frustrated? What would you like to talk about? No boundaries. It's just their outlet. It's a place for an outlet for them to express themselves.
I love that. So basically, it's for the leaders, the ones that are out there in the front, like myself, that's trying to lead people the right way, the righteous way, that are basically don't have anybody else to talk to. You can't sometimes as a leader, you don't have the ability to talk to friends or family, or you just don't have anybody to be your go-to person. So what you are offering with Staying Connected is for leaders, ministers, anyone of any type of leadership role to reach out to you and have a listening ear.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God.
That is correct.
That is amazing. That is profound. That is profound. Awesome sauce. So we'll talk about in a little bit how they can get in contact with you. But now I want to transition just a little bit into the KBBU course. Now, is this your first time coming into KBBU?
This is my first. Yes, this is my first time in the university. It is amazing.
All right. Yes. I know you did a partially one term prior for the fall, and then you came back to another course for the spring summer semester, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yes. So how was that transition? Was it a lot when you first started the initial fall course? Was that like too much for you? What was going on? The reason why you decided to come back?
So when I first started, I had multiple jobs.
Yes, you did.
And so
Oh my
it was, the
God.
struggle was real.
It
The
really
homework
was.
assignments and, you know, I mean, I've been in school before, but this was really, it was different in the sense of there was so much more that was required. You know, the assignments had to be
Ah.
completed. They had to be on time and be working a full time and being a mom and being a wife. And, you know, it's just like, okay, something got to go.
That's right. So I
So
think
I
that most.
decided to come back for the next semester, and I don't regret it at all.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Yes, yes, yes. So I know that we were like having some challenges in the beginning, and we transitioned over into the full course of
Yeah.
the spring summer course. So, what did you get from the KBBU business setup course? Since that's our first course, what was it that you took away from it the most?
It taught me a lot more as far as business, the structure, how to structure a business, how to set yourself up, how to be disciplined, time management.
Yes. Oh, okay. All
You
right.
know, it's a little different when you are not an entrepreneur. You know, you do learn time management as you're going through life, but when you become an entrepreneur, it's your time management it's a whole different outlet, whole different perspective of how time is managed, and you know, just being so much, it's a lot of time dedication that's put into it.
Right.
So that
I
was my
think
biggest takeaway from the course. Just knowing that, okay, you know, time management is my biggest thing. That I took away from that, learning how to
oh,
be more structured, and it has helped a lot.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I think that as entrepreneurs, we don't realize how, or rather, what our weaknesses may be. We
Right.
just think that, okay, well, I know I want to do business. I got this passion inside. I got this
Right.
drive. And we're
Right.
just consumed by, our skill set, the way that we do business, the
Right.
fact that we can gain new clientele and whatnot, but we're
Right.
not really focused on if there are even any weaknesses until you come to KBBU.
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but back to what I was saying, you don't normally, when you're thinking about being a business owner, you normally don't think about, what your weaknesses are. But as you grow further into this course, KBBU, we actually help you to look at the weaknesses and teach you how to solve the problem of the weakness. So
Absolutely.
it's like a full circle. So we're here to help you with the weaknesses and enhance those strengths that you have.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. So was there anything that you took away differently from the second course that we have, which is business credit? Business credit.
Yes. So the business credit, I always thought, yeah, I did not know there was a difference.
I'm hearing that across the board. Like everybody
Yes.
is saying that they never heard tell of personal credit and business credit being two
Yes.
separate worlds, like
I always
altogether.
thought the personal credit was it. That was it. You know, your personal credit, it does everything. Until I came
Right.
into the university, I realized that your personal credit is completely different from your business credit. Your business credit is not as lenient
Right.
as the personal credit is. But
Right.
it's great that it exists to help you build yourself, you know, as an
Yes.
entrepreneur.
Yes, and I think it's easier for an entrepreneur to build business credit than it is for someone that's an individual trying to build their personal credit. It is a process, so you do have
Hmm.
to know what you're doing in order to
Right.
get the kind of funding that you're looking for, especially if you're trying to get a $50,000 plus loan, or grant or scholarship or whatever. But
Right.
the thing is that, it is it is fairly different because you got a year versus 2 years of
Right.
history with business credit. So just sharing a little, dropping a little nugget for the audience, you know.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Yes. So in the business credit course, if you guys are interested, we are going to start up a fall semester course, and that's actually not going to be a full 6 months. It's only going to be 4 months. So in the 4 months, we're still going to cover the same material, business credit. We're going to cover business setup first, business credit, business management, and business marketing. And we have a bonus that we're going to add to the course called business sales. Okay, so listen, you guys,
Right.
definitely stay in the loop because we'll be dropping some more nuggets as we go forward all throughout this week. Now back to Miss Trisha. So you got that from the business credit and the business setup. So what
Yes.
did you learn in business management?
Oh, okay.
It's so funny because a lot of people don't think that they need business management. And then when we get to business management, it's like, how did I ever live without it, right?
Yes. Yes. So for the business management portion of the studies, it's one thing to say I want to start a business, I want to be a business owner, but it's another whole kettle of fish to know how to do it effectively and to be efficient.
Yes.
You don't want to run a business and not be efficient and be effective. And so you have to take notes. You have to take notes. That's something else that I took away from that business part of the class, is that taking notes is so important, so very important. Because sometimes you don't remember everything. It's so hard to remember everything.
True.
It's so much information. But if you're jotting down things and, you can always refer back to it and say, oh yeah, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I do this. This is what I'm not supposed to do,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just the way how you taught us how to structure our business, the steps and how to do it. I know by the grace of God, I am going to be successful, and all my other classmates are going to be successful. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it because I'm telling y'all, like, this came into my lap from God himself. So I'm just saying, he just put the idea in my head. He showed me exactly how to order everything. And then we had a whole curriculum. That's exactly how it happened. Like, it's not something I read in a book. It's not something that I took from somebody else. We good for that one, trying to steal other people's ideas. But that's not how we got KBBU. Like, the whole system was founded on God's word, simply God's kingdom. And that's it. So it has to succeed. Like you said, everybody has to win. And we already got some winners out there. Our alumni that's already graduated. Shout out to you guys. All of the different terms, all the way from 2018. That's what we're talking about. 2018 alumni for KBBU before we even knew we were KBBU. Listen, so shout out to everybody. And I'm so proud of you, Trisha. I'm so proud that you were able to come in one course and then come back through another term of the courses and really get the meat and potatoes, what I call the meat and potatoes of the information. Okay. So with that being said, I know there was a lot of management and administration, organization, and all that going on from business management, but transitioning over to business marketing, how has that been for you? I know a lot of people are like,
So business marketing, I enjoyed every part of the course, but I think when we got to the marketing portion of it, that was really interesting. Because there's so much things you think you know. It's really interesting. Like, you think you know it, but when you're doing it the professional way, the right way, the correct way, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I found myself saying that a lot in class, and I would just sit there and I'm like, oh, duh, just the way how we market ourselves and the steps on how to do it correctly, how to be effective, how to get yourself out there so others can know that, hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. It's really, it's awesome. It's great.
Oh,
It's great.
I know a lot of the students were very uncomfortable with the marketing piece. But when we think about marketing, like we were sharing with the audience earlier with AJ, you know, we have to realize that we have to show up. We have to show ourselves and our businesses, because we are business owners. So how would anyone know that we even exist if we're not marketable?
Right.
You know, how would you know?
Right. And also you have to be a people person. You know, you have to be a people person. You have, because it's public speaking. You're advertising yourself. You got to know how to present yourself, and you have to love what you do, because if you don't, then there's no need to do it.
Exactly. Come on through. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yes, when it comes to business marketing, if you are thinking about coming to KBBU, guys, listen, it is upfront. We're not going to cut any corners. We're going to make you do the work. We're going to have a sales conversation. We're going to have a whole marketing role playing or thingamajig, and we're going to help you to get out there. We're going to help you to learn the do's and don'ts when it comes to marketing your organization, specifically your industry, because we have a whole range of different companies that come into this course. I'm talking about people from not just all over the United States, but people from different backgrounds and different industries altogether, from trucking, logistics, from I'm sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties again. But from trucking and any type of we have planning, we have, you know, we have Miss Trisha here with basically, you know, having that listening ear for us, leaders. You know, we got all sorts of industries, and we bring those industries together and we begin to collaborate. A lot of people say they're collaborating, but they're not really collaborating. They just want to see what's in it for them. But this is a real family, and I say close-knit family. I know that I could call on any of the students that's been in the course, or any of the instructors, and even the people that we've had to come in and do a course for us specifically on a certain subject, like mental health, for example. We have had people come in from all walks of life doing all different types of things to help our students in the KBBU course to win. Because that's what it's about. It's about everybody doing their best at what they do. And nobody can take that away from you, right?
Exactly.
Nobody can take that away from you. So let's go back to staying connected. Let's go back to your organization. What can you tell us else about, you know, why would someone want to come into Staying Connected? Why would they want to listen to Miss Trisha, allow Miss Trisha to listen to them, rather? What's different about you? I mean, is it more like a therapy session, or is it just where they can just vent?
It's more just venting. It's more coaching through the process, coaching you through your everyday life experience in leadership. You know, I myself have been in leadership. I myself have been in ministry. I know how frustrating it can be. You know, everyone is coming to you and you're taking, but there's no outlet. Who do you talk to? You know, for persons who have spouses, you don't always want to tell your spouse what you're feeling. Not that you don't love them or that you don't care about them, but there's just some things that you don't want to disclose, you know. Well, here comes Staying Connected, and this is where I come in, where we have confidential coaching sessions. And if it gets to a point where clinical help is needed, I can always refer someone out for clinical help.
Awesome. That is amazing. So if it gets too deep, so we can come in and we can share all of our stuff, and it's confidential information. It's not going to be leaked out. You're not going to be obligated to share it with anyone else. So it's similar to a therapy session, but it's not exactly a therapy session. It's just more just getting those thoughts and all of that chaos out of your brain, right?
Yeah.
Oh, That is such a relief that you have created this organization. I'm telling you, because I know so many people that can benefit from just being able to talk to someone without having to go through a therapy session. And you know how sometimes in our communities, we don't really want to achieve, you know, we don't really want to go forward in therapy anyway. But I mean, my opinion is that, you know, hey, if you were sick in your body, you would go to the doctor. So if you're not sick in your body, but you know, have some issues in your mind, you got a lot of stuff jumbled up, then why not go to someone and seek counsel? But before you can even get to counseling, we have Staying Connected that can meet you in the middle. Isn't that brilliant, guys? Like, that is amazing for me. That is just so amazing. So I'm really glad that you created this organization. I believe that you are going to grow and grow far. You know, and can you share with the audience, Trisha, where you are from?
Absolutely. So we are located in West Palm Beach. Our address is 1605 Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. We're in Suite 1200 in West Palm Beach, Florida. And our phone number, it would be 877-717-2552.
Okay.
And the email address would be info@stayingconnectedllc.com. My website is I had a little delay with the website, so it's going to be completed by the end of this week. But if you reach out to me via email or via phone, I'll be more than happy to share that website once it's completed.
Awesome. So you can even confidentially reach out to Staying Connected, Miss Trisha McCoy, on email. So that will be, you know, total private information. And what would they have to do to get started? Like, in order for them to, even if they reach out to you by email, is there a process that they have to go through? Like, do you have any kind of membership that they can continue to come back over and over again? Or how does this whole conversation work?
So there's an option for membership. And there's also an option if you don't want to do the membership and you want to maybe just want to feel your way out a little bit at first. You can just go ahead and pay for the sessions. That's all going to be listed on the website. And then the initial contact, there's a 24-hour turnover time. So once you reach out, make sure I'll get the alert that you've reached out to me, and I will get back in touch with you within 24 hours for us to set that appointment and for us to start that session, whether it's a membership or if it's going to be, maybe you just want to do an hour. Each session will be an hour. So you're either going to do a reoccurring membership, or it's going to be just an hour time.
That is amazing. Listen, guys, if you have any problems, any trouble, and you are a leader, even if you are just a parent or you're just on the job, maybe you're a supervisor, manager or something, listen, you don't have to be, you know, a believer. You don't have to have any kind of credentials in particular. Just reach out to Staying Connected and let's talk, you know, just let's have a conversation. Right.
Let's talk about it. Get it out.
Let's talk about it. Yes. I love that.
Let's get connected.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Miss Trisha, for coming on. I want to congratulate you for your completion of the course. We have some surprises for you. We are going to invest into your company.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we have an investment for you. And also, we have a t-shirt for you for KBBU. You can show that thing off and tell other people when they see it. They're like, what is KBBU?
Yeah.
It's Kingdom Builders Business University.
Let me tell you.
Okay. All right. And then we also have, of course, your beautiful certification. We're going to get that framed for you and mail it out to Florida.
Yes.
Woo! I love it. West Palm Beach, Florida is where she's located, but she will provide service anywhere, right?
That is true.
Even internationally. So listen, if you are in on any other continent other than the United States, the North American continent, you are welcome to still reach out and vent. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Like, that is amazing.
I just want to say that the sessions can be virtual or they can be in person.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So virtual and in person. That is the best. That is the best. So that's a way for you to reach the whole world, Trisha. So
Yeah.
congratulations on your achievement. I am
Thank you.
so thrilled and proud of you for making it through 2 courses, 2 terms.
I did it.
You did it!
Yes.
Awesome. All right, guys. So again, this is Michelle Green with Kingdom Builders Business University. We welcome you to go ahead and get started. If you know an entrepreneur, if you are an entrepreneur or you're thinking about becoming one, hit us up at www.kbbulllc.com. You can also reach us by phone at 855-522-7552. I'm sorry, 855-522-8552. Excuse me. Got so many businesses, I'm mixing up the phone numbers now. But anyhow, hit us up on Okay, sorry about that. Another technical difficulty. I don't know what's going on today. It must be really important for us to do this session with you, Miss Trisha, because we done had unbelievable interruptions. I'm telling you, that means that you're going to go all the way to the top.
Yes.
You are going far. I'm telling you, because this is not happening with anybody else. Well, listen, thank you guys for watching. Look out for us next tomorrow. Within the next 24 hours, we'll have some more graduates for you to enjoy. Thank you, and everyone have a blessed night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.